This is what you get when you have people who aren't in the right state of mind running around willy-nilly, living in homeless encampments, just doing their own thing. This is what happens to the rest of the citizens of said city of Seattle. Let's take a quick look. Let's take a quick peek and see what's going on. See what stopped traffic last night in Seattle. I think you'll be surprised, but not that surprised. A little shocked. This is an aggressive video. Let's take a look.
Now to an update on a breaking story we first brought you tonight on that special edition of 𝐏𝐞𝐚𝐬𝐨𝐧𝐚 News at 8. WSDOT cameras caught the moment. Take a look at this. A man forcefully stole a bicycle from someone. You can see it happening right here on this WSDOT cam. A man fighting with that other person over a bike on Northeast 45th Street near I-5. And he hits the man, grabs the bike, and then rides off. So the camera then shows the man riding the bike on southbound I-5. Look at this. Then he crosses over eventually to the HOV lanes, moves through all of the cars. Now, troopers caught up with him. They stopped him on the Ship Canal Bridge, stopped traffic, backed it up for miles. A viewer sent in this video showing the man resisting arrest and on the ground. Troopers had to tase him. He was then taken to Harborview Medical Center to be treated for minor injuries.
All right, so you got a guy who is out of his mind prior to this incident happening. He is running in and out of traffic on foot, and his thought is, I need to get out of here for some particular reason. I'm going to steal a bike. So some guy is riding along with his bike helmet on. He's all decked out in bike gear. Homeless, crazy guy steals the guy's bike. I mean, and they're tussling over it. I mean, they are literally tussling over it. And then the crazy guy just, takes a poke at the other guy. And the other guy's like, oh, yep, I'm out. I'm all done here. So crazy guy gets on Interstate 5, which is a 5-lane highway at this point in time. He gets on at the Northeast 45th on-ramp, which is the University of District on-ramp. And it's right before the Ship Canal Bridge. So we had that vehicular homicide that happened with a drunk kid hitting another kid who was an EMT, went over the bridge 150 feet into the water, took a few hours to find him. It's that section of I-5. So crazy guy on bicycle gets on the on-ramp heading south on I-5. And then he decides, mind you, this is Interstate 5. He rides said bicycle, which looked like maybe a commuter bike or maybe some kind of mountain bike-ish, one of those, a mountain bike, but you can ride in the city. He crosses all 5 lanes on said bike, which is a bold, bold move. I mean, it's insane. It's insane because this guy is insane. He gets over to the side, and then eventually the police catch up to him, and they stop all traffic. And that's how this story kind of really broke, is everybody on the freeway was like, what's the backup? Oh, crazy dude on bicycle enters I-5. Police have to stop him. Because you can't really have citizens riding bicycles on an interstate. It doesn't really work out that way. So there was a full court press to stop this guy. Some of the footage you'll see is all the police just pull up to this guy, stop traffic, and then they run him down and they tase him. Nothing like a good tasing to ruin your afternoon. Here's some footage of helicopters capturing the scene. And from what I understand, the helicopters were flying over I-5 and they were shouting out over their PA system, you need to pull over, please pull your bicycle over on the interstate, something like that. It just sounded like a war zone, apparently. This stopped traffic for hours in downtown Seattle. And I'd heard about the incident, but I didn't really follow it because, there's always traffic. There's always something horrific going on. Crazy stuff in Seattle. But they ran him down, the police ran him down, and then they tased him. Do you think he might need a little bit of psychiatric help? I think so. The story I did a couple of days ago about the guy getting $250 a day for every day that he is not in a mental institution. The state is paying him $250 a day, up to what they think might be like $17,000. Well, there's another story that came out that we have spent $70,000 of taxpayers' money so far paying said crazy individuals taxpayer money while they can't get in to mental institutions so that they can get the help that they need. We've already paid out 70 grand this year to individuals who we've deemed, well, since we can't get them in, we got to pay them because, you know. And this, the major story there was the guy who threw the nurse employee down the stairs, down 2 flights of stairs at the train station in Seattle, and tried to throw her down a 3rd flight of stairs, and she hung on, and so he kicks her in the head. Just some crazy, insane stuff going on. And then they deemed he needed to be in a psychiatric ward to be evaluated to see if he could stand trial. Well, they can't get him in to anywhere. So we're paying him $250 a day. Here you go. Here's $250. Yep, another day went by. Here's $250. Because somebody made a law that says you got to get compensated if you're due process. How about that lady who got thrown down the stairs? Yeah, I mean, this is literally how we're handling things in Seattle and why we've got these situations going on. Because we basically just let people roam around who need to be getting help somewhere. And everybody in Seattle says, it's okay, it'll work out. I'm sure they'll get the help that they need. This guy riding the bike, he is lucky he didn't get killed, run over. I mean, so many accidents happen right in this area because you've got all this merging traffic going from an area to an exit to an on-ramp to another bridge. So there's that. This is what we've got going on in Seattle. Hopefully, you've got less going on wherever you're at this point in time. If you found this content enjoyable, love to have you hit the like button. If you aren't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell, so each time our content comes out, you'll get notified. Thanks again in advance. We'll catch up soon. Talk then. Bye for now.